Welcome, everybody. It is Crypto Moose, and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. Welcome to episode 800. So I just did a video, $7.99 on Cardano. So if you guys watch that video, definitely leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. So I know this is a very heavy Cardano focused channel, as well as some Bitcoin and, NFTs and more. But I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. I sincerely believe that we are going to see new all-time highs this year. I've talked about that in previous videos. But for this video, this is special to me anyways. Thank you so much for all of you who have been watching. It means a lot. I kind of talked about it, dabbled into it a bit in the last video. But, it takes a lot of time and effort to make content like this. So I do video production for a living. I'll film commercial videos. I'll film events, things like that. So, to tear down my light, to set up the shotgun mic that I have. And, I have a lot of gear, but, it does take time, even though I do have a setup. It takes time to, be able to set it up where I can change camera angles. And, I try to do it where I don't have to edit too much, but guys, taking a look, over 7,000 subscribers in just a couple of years. I think that's really cool. So, I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm going to talk about it in this video. And, I've also done a lot of good things, like continuing to make content. So going forward, I am planning on continuing the channel. When I first started the channel, my goal was to create something where, because I'm researching crypto anyways, and I'm trying to understand it, I can share it with you guys. Like when I stumble across something like a tangent, I don't just mention it to sell tangents. I make a little bit of money on it. But for the time that I put into this, I promise you guys, what do I make usually per month? Maybe a couple $100 per month. Like just from, the ads that run on YouTube. I don't make my money back for the time that I put into it. In years, maybe I will, but it's not about that. For me, it's about, learning to have my investments work in crypto. Okay. Like I'm a crypto investor. So I share that with you and you get to follow my journey, right? I used to have maybe 3,000 ADA when I first started the channel. Now I've got 28,000 and I have other wallets. So over the course of when I first started this channel till now, I went from maybe $500 to tens of thousands in crypto by DCAing. And you guys have seen the mistakes. You've seen the projects that I got in. We're not going to say the M word, right? We're just going to say moose. It's been a long journey, really. Like it really has. And, I kind of feel like this right now. So, usually people get like this in crypto. I'm talking about your emotions because I talk about it all the time, right? Like civilization is the management of human emotion. You're going to notice that with everything. If you get like this in crypto, you're in trouble, man. You have to be like this. You got to be cool. You got to be cool, right? You got to, you can't let loose all the time, right? So if you guys look at the market, and I want to get into 10 points here, but sincerely, thank you all. Like, guys, this doesn't exist. Like, this doesn't exist without you. When I do these videos, I think, hey, somebody after work, whatever it may be, they want to chill and they just want to hang out with somebody. That's what I think is going on in the world. Right? I'm sure, hopefully, a lot of you guys, like I watch Crypto Crow when I'm driving. I'll listen to him. I'll play him and I'll listen. And it's just somebody to hang out with. Somebody that is kind of like me. Somebody that is into crypto. Somebody that's, not your typical person, if you will, right? So everybody's different, but like, that's what this community is, right? It's about, it's not comfortable for me to create videos. Like meaning being on camera. I'm very comfortable filming other people. Okay. That's what I've been doing since I was a kid. But for me to actually be on camera, the reason I even started this channel was because I was like, man, crypto, I see it. And I went to find people to talk on camera. I found a few, and I'm like, let's do a crypto channel. And everybody got on camera, they couldn't talk. And naturally, I had a little bit of a spark. I was like, you know what, I could do it. And guys, I'm telling you, sometimes I struggle with it. This video is fine. I feel comfortable today, whatever. But a lot of times I have to, I mess up and I got to reshoot the video. So, it's not my thing being on camera, but hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I know some of you are watching. But guys, looking at the macro, we are July 20th. I've done videos on this. If you want to check it out, subscribe. Things are looking really good right now. But emotionally, I'm still like this. So that's what I recommend. Guys, keep your posture, keep your poise, right? Right? Focus up. Like, we're talking about ADA for the most part on this channel, right? But let's get into some tips. I want to talk about some things. So number one, okay? I have number one on the list. Buy more Bitcoin. Okay? And I'm going to get into things that I've done well and things that I haven't done well. I want to talk about a little bit of, wisdom, if you will, like things that I've learned that I've been just processing. And I'm like, all right, I want to do that on episode 800. Buy more Bitcoin. Okay. It's boring to buy Bitcoin. We all want a 10x. Some of you want a 50x. You think that's reasonable every day of the week. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. Sometimes it happens, right? But, if I could change one thing in my crypto investing journey, I would have bought more Bitcoin and just leave it. And that's a very difficult thing to do. It's very difficult. And even looking on the charts, right? Guys, if you buy Bitcoin and sit on it for 5 years, it looks like it's shaky, but you got to be like this, guys. You got to be chill. Let the market get all volatile. If you guys look at Amazon had like a bunch of 80% drops, very similar to Bitcoin. But ultimately, it's not about the price of the stock. Like, guys, I've been studying and watching. I've been listening for a while. Like, I've listened to maybe 10 audiobooks on Warren Buffett himself. I've listened to the Tony Robbins one. Stuff that, like, guys, if you can just sit and listen, let people talk, let people do whatever, be willing to make mistakes. This is one of them that I'm sharing. If you guys just buy Bitcoin, not financial advice, okay? Nothing in this video is financial advice, okay? But really, you buy Bitcoin, and eventually, if you wait for halving, right, there's only so many Bitcoin left. The amount of rewards that get distributed to miners for mining Bitcoin, it gets cut in half. So you used to mine and get 1 Bitcoin per block reward, then it's 0.5, then 0.25, 0.115, then it's just getting exponentially more difficult. You buy Bitcoin even at any top, eventually you're going to be fine, man. You want to hit the lows, right? You want to buy low. Like, if you bought Bitcoin at 80,000, you'd be a genius. You bought Bitcoin at 100,000, it would have been a good move. When I was first looking at Bitcoin, it was, almost 10 years ago. And I just didn't have any money at that time, right? So that's fine. But I know a lot of people who are older than myself where they're always like, I missed out. It's not true. So that's my big one, guys. Bitcoin, you should acknowledge it more. I could talk about that for days. Number 2, take profits. I've been greedy so many times. Okay, so next time when ADA, like, guys, I plan on DCAing out of ADA. And guys, look, I did a video for you all. I didn't have to make this video. I could keep everything related to, like, how I'm going to take profits to myself and just be like, oh yeah, guys, I'm holding my bag. This is one of my wallets. When you see this wallet, when you see the numbers change, okay, so here, what is in this wallet? This is like 0.2 worth. This is 20% of a Bitcoin worth. Around 25,000 in this wallet, okay? I have other wallets. If you look at this wallet, and if we can get back, so many different denominations, let's say there's 28,000 ADA in here. When you see the shift, okay, it's called $ADA. you guys can track what I'm doing. Okay? Here I got some baby snack. Should have some snack. A lot of this is based on, trials and errors as well, right? It's also for the channel. It's the channel, I think this is the Loose Moose NFT one as well. I got a bunch, right? Like, I've done tutorials on this. So follow $Loose Moose. This is the wallet. Okay, Loose Moose. Leave me a tip. Go ahead. Little moose tip jar. But this is a big one, man. Like, I'm sharing with you how you can track what's going on, right? So guys, take profits though. Cornucopias, when I bought it at a penny and it went up to 11, I was like thinking long term, which is good. But I should have took some profits. I had like 20 grand in there that I could have just captured and just, let it. Anyways, let me show you. When you see a 5x, drop everything, sell half. Just don't get too greedy. Don't get too greedy, man. So let me share with you. Here's cornucopias, right? Okay. So I bought Copia. I was buying it at a penny, 2 cents, 3 cents. I was buying here, 2023. We went nuts, okay? And I remember looking at the wallet. The number was pretty nice. It was a 10x profit. I didn't do anything. And then it went back down to 2 cents. Then I learned from my mistake, went up to 6 cents, and I did sell some there. So now I could buy even lower if I wanted to, okay? But you want to protect your downside, okay? Don't wait for 100x, guys. Don't wait for 100x. You're going to be left holding the bag, okay? And I'm talking about stuff like Kopi where it's a little more speculative, okay? I love Kopi. I believe in it long term. That's why I held, okay? I have no issue with that. I think this is, something that could reach $1, assuming gaming goes up. But also, I know a lot more than I did then as well. But guys, take profits, okay? Don't get too greedy. That's my point there, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Number 3, this is something that I've done, in my opinion, I'm very proud of. I've actually done extremely well at this, and that is to DCA, dollar cost average. So basically what I've done is every month, during a bear market, when most people don't want to do it, I've been buying Cardano in other tokens, okay? So I'll share with you what I mean exactly. So Cardano, okay, this has been, this is something that over time, and there's other points that go with this that I've identified, and I was like, you know what? I've identified projects that I see very little downside in, but I see a lot of upside. Let's aim for a 5-10x, put in a lot of money, and I can add another 0 to my net worth. So for me, Cardano, right? When I first got back into it, it wasn't the best time, but maybe it was $1.50, $2. I bought a bunch. It kept going down. While Cardano went from, let's say, $3 down to its horrible 25 cents, I was buying all of this. Because I knew eventually, because of smart contracts, Midnight, Hydra, all this stuff, interoperability going on, Cardano with the security and scalability, eventually with what we're seeing today, years later, guys, it's been years. It's been 3 years of just headaches and it's been difficult. But I knew if I buy down here, okay, and my average buy is probably around 40 cents, maybe 38 cents. It should be better, but I bought too much at the last high, whatever. Because I put so much into buying every week and every month, now I'm already in profit, okay? Despite buying a bunch at $2, $3, whatever it was, okay? Because when you DCA in the bad times, you can DCA out in the good times, okay? And I'm talking about selling, finding points, and I did videos on this. So if you guys want to know how to DCA out, I did a video specifically, Cardano ADA exit strategy, how to take profits in crypto, DCA in and out. Watch that. You won't regret it. 4, hardware wallets, security. So obviously you guys know in my LinkTree, I'm going to share it with you. If you guys are not using a hardware wallet, okay, what this is, it is a device that holds your private keys. So it's called cold storage because you can hold your private keys offline. When you have your crypto on a cell phone and it's on the software, if you're using a desktop, okay, you're using a Web3 wallet, whatever it may be, if somebody hacks your device and they get your password somehow, they can sign a transaction and send tokens away. When you have a hardware wallet like a Tangem, this is by far my favorite wallet. I just did YouTube shorts on this. Guys, watch these videos, man. Like, I'm proud of these. I put a lot of time and effort. 5 reasons Tangem Wallet is the best crypto wallet and more. I've got a bunch, okay? A bunch of videos, short form, long form. This wallet allows you to interact with your phone. You have to physically tap the device. So you have to physically, to sign a transaction for somebody to hack you, they would need the card. They would need to know your password. Okay? It adds a major layer of protection. I don't care if you guys get a Tangem or not. Get a freaking hardware wallet. Get one. Please buy one. I don't care which one you want. Guys, buy it from a reputable link. I talk about it. But please, if you're serious about crypto, get a freaking hardware wallet. Okay, number 5. I kind of dabbled into it, but guys, 100x's, memes, they're fun. But for the most part, they're fucking bullshit. They're garbage. Okay? I've made the mistake. I love them, and I do like Sneck. Sneck's cool. But guys, understand what you're getting. If you're gonna get into memes, like me personally, I am less than 1% in memes now. Okay? In fact, I am 80 to 90% into 2 tokens. ADA and Bitcoin. For obvious reasons. I think they're here to stay. Be careful with meme coins, okay? Don't believe it all. Yeah. 6, over-diversification. Getting into what I just talked about. I am 80% into 2 tokens. Couple reasons for that. Number 1, when I go to sell, it's easier to sell. Okay, I don't have 50 tokens across 80 different wallets. I have quick access. Number 2, I know what I'm into. I've studied it. Okay, the person that chases 3 bunnies ends up with 0. It's true. Okay, and you're also not trading a loser for a winner. Why would you not just get Bitcoin and Cardano when, like if you have 15 cryptos, that kind of just shows me, and I've been there. Like I've really been there with NFTs. I bought up everything. I've done it with sports cards. Here's a good example. I'm big into sports cards. What you're looking at here, this is not a mistake. That's a cool card. This was me buying everything. Okay, similar to crypto. Something new would come out. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Let's speculate. Let's buy that. Now you're kind of serious about 30 things when you should be all in on 1 or 2 things. Because if you're in on 1 or 2 things, that means you've actually studied. You have more conviction. A good test for you, if you have more than 5 coins, go, if I could only keep 3 of these, which ones would it be? You may be surprised. Write it down. Take a pen and paper. Write down, if I could only hold 3, gun to the head, which ones would I hold? Which ones? For me, it was Cardano and Bitcoin. And Cardano, now I'm even like, oh, that's kind of risky. And there's so many good things about it. Bitcoin's the only one I'm pretty sure about as a digital store value. Not only that, but since I've been doing that, I know a lot more now about the technology and how I view it and how it places itself in the world. So don't be over-diversified. Number 7, take action, guys. It's very important that you actually interact with crypto, okay? And the main reason for that is because you don't know what you don't know, all right? And if you're helping other people get involved in the space, I've done this so many times. I'm like, hey, download this app, and it's Exodus. All you have to do for that wallet is download the app. And once you do that, you just create a new wallet, you hit a button, and boom, these wallets come up. You've basically set up a wallet. And just by doing that, people get an understanding of how crypto works. Furthermore, what I'll do is I'll send them like a couple bucks, $5, and they see the tokens and they're like, oh, this is like 0.00045 Bitcoin. Oh, I know. Oh, okay. Oh, so copy the public address. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, guys, test things out. Take a small portion of your portfolio, your savings, and experiment, right? Experiment. If you want to be serious about crypto, learn more. You don't know a lot. Go to the LinkTree. Guys, I got a free Cardano mini course. I have other courses. They're 10, 15 bucks. I don't make any money on this. Honestly, for the amount of time and effort I put into it, it just helps people. So, guys, comment down below if you've been enjoying those as well. Okay, number 8. Guys, ChatGPT. Talk to it. If you don't understand a terminology, use it. That's what I've been doing, man. Guys, when I create these videos, what I do is I put, hey, I did a video on this. Sometimes I have notes. So, for example, Cardano ADA pumps 20%. If you look at the description of these videos, I put in information in ChatGPT. Hey, I recorded this video. It's Cardano pump 20%. I talked about XYZ. Create a YouTube title, a description, and add 33 tags using a comma, one line. Boom, it runs it. That's how I'm able to create content. You're going to see it in this video. I am not writing the description myself. I'm using AI. Use AI. Use it to ask questions. You can put in ChatGPT almost anything, guys. Maybe we'll do it real time here. But these are things that are just invaluable, man. Like, you guys have to be playing around with this, okay? So here's ChatGPT. It's free. So if I were to put in something, for example, in 2025, what are the best 3 cryptos? Whatever, just a general thing. You can start to look at this. Bitcoin, it gives you a reason why. I would like to invest $500 USD. Help me visually split the money. I don't even know how to type that well, but you can have little conversations. And it's going to create a visual. Look at this, guys. Help me visually create the split the money. $500 crypto investment breakdown. Look at this. You can copy that, paste it into somewhere, and it gives you a reason why. Okay. Now, add 2 more. I have $800 saved. And just have a conversation. Look at this. Do not put anything into meld. Sorry. All right, not meld. Look, just put not M word. Look at this. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, 30%. Like, it knows, guys. It's an AI tool. Like, this is simple stuff that you could use, right? Like, guys, there's so much. I want to record a YouTube video on this. Create the best title, description, and create tags. Look at this. Like, guys, I'm doing this in real time. Best 5 cryptos, and obviously with YouTube, they have analytics, so they show me different things. But guys, look at this, man. And I could even, it's got everything. It's got everything, man. Have a conversation with AI. Don't be afraid. Ask questions, right? So you have a question. In 3 key points, why is the midnight airdrop a big deal? Privacy on a public blockchain. Free token rewards. Guys, like, anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, number 9, obsession. Being obsessed. This is good, but also bad. I've been obsessed with crypto. I mean, I used to, when I first saw it and understood it, I would watch like 5-hour long content videos, whatever. I wasted a lot of time. Some of it was good, but I've learned from it. That's my point here. I used to have to watch everything that just, like confirmation bias, right? I would watch a video. It confirms the biases I already had. Like, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, whatever. If somebody's against it, like Peter Schiff, like he doesn't know what he's talking about, that old man, whatever. You do not have to waste your time with crypto. If you have a question, you don't have to watch a 5-hour podcast. Use ChatGPT. I just shared with you how, right? Just go to chatgpt.com, whatever the website is. But don't waste time researching. Waste time being involved. Be active, okay? And then number 10, guys, more content. This goes with everything else. That's one good thing that I've been doing. I'm happy I've been making content. I plan on doing more in the future. So, we have a couple videos that I would love to see really break 50,000 views. I don't even have that yet. Guys, I've been making video content for a while. I first started YouTube before YouTube existed. When I was a kid, around maybe 15, 20 years ago, I was making YouTube content, like making little skits. So, guys, I remember YouTube had like just a few videos, whatever it was, a couple hundred videos. So it's just kind of cool when I see it. I'm like, I should have started earlier. But there's a lot of factors that go into that, right? So, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. Hit up the LinkTree. Ask whatever questions you want down below. Just say hi. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching. It means the world to me. And yeah, like I have a video coming out very soon. And guys, thank you so much. I'm going to be continuing the channel. And we're going to stay like this. Cheers.